So today we're going to work on making branches. Sometimes when I make birds, I like to put them in a branch, and when that happens, you end up with a branch that doesn't really look right. I end up with a branch. So now I'm going to show you how I make branches. So we're going to start with some plain water. And then we are going to put yellow ochre, which is Daniel Smith yellow ochre. And make a spot there. And we're just going to let the water go where it wants to go, and it will run on the water that you put down on the paper. And normally you would draw out your branch, but we're just gonna go free draw today, which will be interesting. And yes, my chair squeaks. I'm just gonna have to get a new chair one of these days. Okay, now we're also gonna use quinacridone gold, which is a very, very pretty gold. Now all these colors are Daniel Smith, and I think I just said that, but I just wanted to say it again. So we're gonna go with a little thicker paint and not so runny, but it's still gonna have some juiciness to it. And we're just gonna touch it on the branch like that. Put a little color in there. Okay, and now we're gonna go into the burnt umber. I just wanted to add some more paint onto my palette and again, we're gonna go a little thicker. But what's on the paper is wet, and I'm using 100% cotton paper. And it definitely makes a difference when you use 100% cotton paper compared to pulp paper, wood pulp. So, but I mean, you practice on whatever you want. Okay, so that's my burnt umber. And then I'm going to finish it off with some, I'm water down my Payne's Gray. So we're going to put that one on there, and I didn't fill that one in, but I will. Okay. Now I just want the bottom of this tree because the bottom of the tree is, or the underside, I mean, of the tree is where the shadows are. So we're going to put that in there. Now what happens is I'm going to practice. I'm going to make 2 more. And they always turn out differently. That's okay. Okay, so now I'm loading up my brush with water again, and we're gonna do another branch. So we're gonna go like this up here. And we're gonna pick up my paper a little bit and let it run where it wants to run. Because I had the branch come out. Now if you paint on without using water first, then you end up with more stiffer lines, and we'll do that right here, just so you can see. because I didn't put water there first. So, and that's how that works. So I'll put some more yellow on here. This is the top of this branch. Okay, so we want some quinacridone gold, and we want a little bit thick. Not too much thicker, but a little bit. And we're going to just put that, add some color to that branch. And by using the cotton paper, I'm also, it stays moist longer, so it gives me an opportunity to work with it. It doesn't dry out as fast. So there's the burnt umber. Or if you use paper that dries out really fast, it makes it a little more difficult to. Okay, so now we need some more burnt umber on my brush. So we'll go like that. Now, you can use any colors you want to make your branches. You could use different colors of grays for a more wintry effect. And I will actually do one with gray when I get done here. I have Payne's gray. We're going to touch that there. It's the underside of the branch, but it's also the different textures in the branch. And you see the first one is starting to dry, and they always dry differently. So I love watercolor because it changes. It's always taking on something new, and it's pretty cool. Okay. Now we can try another branch, and we can start this branch with a little more water. Let's try this. A little more water. And in this particular branch, I'm going to use buff titanium, which is in the Daniel Smith. All my colors are Daniel Smith. So we're going to put some buff titanium on here, and I'm going to show you a wintry tree. And yes, it's on there pretty wet, which is fine. Okay, so that's enough buff titanium. And you can go with Payne's gray, or you can go with neutral tint. So we are going to put a little Payne's gray in there, and you see it's going to be like, oh my God, look at that. But we'll just bring it up. And there we have a wintry branch. Payne's gray, buff titanium. Now, I think what I'm going to do is put some neutral tint. Just for, this is the neutral tint here on my palette. It's very much black. So we're going to get a very much darker, bottom on this branch. Now what I should have done is I should have made these things thinner, but you understand that we used buff titanium. Payne's gray, and neutral tint on the bottom branch. So there's my mini lesson for putting a branch under the birds that sit in the tree or whatever you're planning on using the branches for. So thank you for watching. If there's something that you want to see and I'm able to do it, I will make an effort to try. And I hope you're liking to subscribe, and have a great day. Bye.